great cure. When it comes to natural health, one of the greatest pillars that we stand on and support is that of family. It was once the thing that gave all people a sense of belonging, a sense of purpose, something to sacrifice for, something to be a part of, something to feel empowered by, and thus solving a lot of the issues we have today. When you were a child and kids teased you at school and you came home, you told your mom would console you. You might talk to your father as well and say, you know what, we are Millers, and because we are Millers, we stand firm in our beliefs, and we believe that all people are strong and equal, and this is what it means to be a part of our family. And you say, yeah, you know what, that's true. And you go to school and you get teased, and although it might hurt, the value of your family resides within you, and you know it so well, and you start to believe in it so strongly that these things being made fun of kind of be tossed aside. Life is harder. We understand things on a deeper level, and we are more identifying with our family than these other people anyway. So this was a pillar of strength for the children. Now, a pillar of strength, in a sense, or the greatest accomplishment of a mother back then, careful, it was a beautiful thing back then, a little bit different now, was that of creating children that were successful. So the greatest thing you can do is provide for the thing that you care about the most. The mother caring the most, in a sense, about the children. So when she created a great child, somebody that was honorable, had morals, was a good husband or a good wife to other person, and they brought these morals forward, it was a great accomplishment. In fact, the other day, I opened a door for a lady in the mall, and as I opened that door, she looked back and she said, "Your mother raised you well." Interesting. So that to prove the point, it resides in the perception of motherhood, or the figure or the outline of being a mother or caring individual in the sense of a family unit. And then a father. A father then found value in being able to provide the things that the family needs to survive. So when the father went and worked hard, possibly at a job that he did or did not enjoy, and started to find that his family was able to survive the challenges of life, he felt great. He felt proud that he was able to hold the burdens of the family off the family so that he can enjoy the things that he may not be able to enjoy. This made him a stoic individual, not really indulging in great emotional variances in personality, but more of a solid rock foundation in which all other things can jump off of. And thus, we have the grandfather and the grandmother, even crucial or more crucial to the growing up of the children than the mother herself. And the people that provided counsel for the family based on all their wisdom and experiences of past living. The challenge today is that past living has rapidly changed so much that the grandparents don't have the same kind of value. In fact, Google has more value than the grandparents. And to the children nowadays who are living in a fast-paced go life and not really connecting and bonding in the same way as family did back then, we have the power of knowledge being imparted to the children before the adults. And you can see how that dynamic works. Now the children know better than adults, and the adults are so busy that they don't have time to create a strong environment in which their power is greater than the children. And we have the talking to children like they're adults when they're actually children, which is not true scientifically or metabolically or emotionally. And this causes a different dynamic, a different spin-off of not so good things. So the idea of denouncing this thing is just showing the power when all things come together of the family unit. It becomes a lot more self-efficient. We need a lot less. We're happy with a lot less. We can do a lot more. Our connection is so much greater than the challenges of life. And this is why we are advocates for a strong family unit. Maybe not in the traditional sense, but in the way of its moral standing and moral bearing for many people.